that. This is a big investment. Oh yeah, well, they really... You know... Oh, are we going to lose an energy right off the bat? No, I guess not. Alright, so let's see. You are... I don't even know if we kill this guy with a full complement. These Cursed are so tanky. I mean, not a bad showing, for sure. Autocorrect, the scourge of scourges, right? Let's see. I think, given the situation here, I kind of dig that. That turned out pretty well. I think we can leave this guy. Well, we probably have more than enough actions to take care of him, and then I'm going to come over here and moonlight on that side a little bit. But yeah, I want to see what the bats have for movement. Oh, you don't say. All right, Accursed. Guess what? You're getting wrecked. That did not do very much damage to that Accursed. Interesting. This is discounted, so I will... Alright, I'm going to move in like this so that I can get... Oh, I double-clicked you. Alright, well, that's fine. Not terribly punished. Okay, we'll do that, and then... Okay. As long as we get it done, I think I'm okay. Knew I shouldn't have done that, but I couldn't resist the temptation. Let's see. So I think this is Scorching Wave first. And then I don't think it was worth setting up the opportunism there. So let's do that. And then you key on. So the fact that the enemies seem to be coming in more of a trickle is bad news for propagators. Like, it's good news for our survivability, but it's really not great news for propagation abilities. Like, I was expecting we'd have just like an insane cluster here. That we'd be able to work with, and that hasn't really come to fruition. Let's see. So this is Spear World, big time. Then Momentum. All right, and then we just barely got short on you. I think these bats are more problematic, so I'm gonna see what I can do about them. Like, these guys I think are all just gonna die to the ballista. I'm not terribly concerned, and they're snared, so let's see. Can you take out the bats? Yeah, so we're playing on Apocalypse 2, so the waves are 30% larger. So that is... Oh, man. I don't like that I just spent that whole turn and came up with basically nothing. Let's see. I'm going to punch you just so you're slowed down, and then grab that. I would say Archer Towers are not great. That's my read on it, Non-Zero. Being able to move around is really pretty clutch in this game. And you really are... You really are hamstringing yourself by going that way and not having the opportunity to move things around, to move your characters around. You need a ton of skill range to make it work, and you can get into situations where you're spending a huge amount of your resources trying to get someone, say, out of a watchtower so that you can hit the thing that you need to hit. All right, we do have an elite there. That's of interest to me. He's Mirror Shield, but not Mirror Shield for a lot. So I think we can afford to do something like that. And then the other thing with elites in this new brave world that we live in is that you want to kill them inside your base if at all possible. That better kill both of them. All right, good. Because if they die inside your base, you get a 100% chance of an elite corpse pile, which is the best corpse pile you can possibly get. So let's see, I think 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. There we go. So every elite has a unique power ability modifier associated with them. And so in this case, the modifier on that elite reflects a small static amount of damage back on us. Let's see. I think this bat is... Well, I was right that it was causing me heartburn, but the resolution was not my favorite. All right, so we're hoping that the elite doesn't die to our ballista. That would be... Okay, the elite did indeed die to our ballista, which is unfortunate. I don't think there's much we could have done to prevent that, but... You need a lot of action points to make that work. Now, to make spear work, I feel like. So let's see. You're going to go for the bulk of their forces here, I think. And you're, I think, going to have to just pick off bats here. So far they have not, but I love that idea, Yoba. I think that would be a very smart way to handle elites moving forward. I would love to see Apocalypse 6 be switched to be elites now have 2 modifiers. I think that would be incredibly fun. Could lead to some really awful combinations, but in the best possible way. I'll spend 4 mana to kill this guy, I think. Alright. Now, you've done all your stuff. You still have actions, though. Quite a few, actually. Let's do that. Okay. These bats are really, flanking quite annoyingly. Okay, everybody's dead over there. Okay, so I'm going to come over and just do bat duty with Stefan here. Oops. Definitely insufficient work there. There we go. And then you don't have what it takes to get there, so let's do this. Okay, good stuff. Hey, Robbie. Oh, Robbie, not quite the news you were looking for, but as someone who is excited about the last spell coming out on console, there was some big news. They added controller support in a recent patch. Okay, so middling level ups, but... And unfortunately... Okay, we did get the Elite Corpse. We're actually getting a ton of corpse piles here. This is interesting. Let's see. So we got big wave over here. And then we got small wave over here. But two of these corpse piles... Whoops. Two of these corpse piles are going to need to get sorted. I think it is a very good sign for the future of the game, Robbie, and potentially its eventual arrival on console. Adding controller support is very, very critical on that roadmap. All right, let's see. So we're going to we grab this no matter what. This is going to be a legendary. The big piles do not. It's the same 200 you can see here. See, this is one of these. So, yeah, sadly, no extra damage, but this is the most corpse piles I think I've ever gotten. The fact that we just got 1 elite and 4 regular corpse piles is kind of bonkers, honestly. Oh, and I missed one, too. Oh, the transport pods, excuse me, the warp gates, as they're called, are incredibly important to almost any late game strategy non-zero, and one of the changes that they made to them that is particularly advantageous about them is now you get, they're indestructible. So that's big, to say the least. Okay, so let's see. So this is always a great target for rerolls. If you don't find an amazing legendary, you almost always want to spend a reroll there. In fact, these were all quite bad, so let's just give that a reroll and find something better. We do have a momentum person coming in, but the Cursed Light Armor doesn't work terribly well with it. Yeah, it's a lot of goodie piles for sure. Level 3 Rusty Axe. We do need a better axe. We're doing okay on that front. I may buy this axe. Let's see what else we get over here. Okay, I said I wanted to go sword momentum, so we'll grab that. That's an easy take. Paladin shield is pretty darn good, even in its unmodified form. Elven boots with an action point. That's an easy pickup. Yeah, the warp gates not being indestructible is huge, for sure. Opportunism and movement on a helm. Don't mind if I do. Now, Frost Mage armor is like the perfect armor for a momentum character that's using a two-handed sword. Maybe we think about that in the future, but I don't think we don't take this winged helm. Okay, that's that one. I don't mind. I don't really have anyone that's going range damage right now, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. And then that pistol is pretty nice. I like the stag armor, though, for our opportunism character. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this, I'm gonna take the axe. Let's roll this one more time. New Rusty Spear. It's got some accuracy on it. We got some skill range on that. Or an offhand magic orb. So now we're locked in. We got to take one of these. I like the cracked crystal, but we have no one that's really stunning, so I'm going to go with the spear. Of these, I don't think we're using a crossbow. I think we're probably going to sell whatever we take, so I'll just take the crossbow. Because the minus move on that is not great. And then we'll take the Brigandine armor. At least it comes with a big accuracy bump. All right, let's distribute some wares. You are... Oh, did I not... I didn't get the new axe for you, did I? You're our opportunism friend, so you get that. And this goes away, and then... The extra action point... The extraction point goes a long way over here. The Fey Amulet is good. I'll probably find someone else to put that on. I don't think I want Maximus taking that hit from AP. And then you're going to get the stag armor. Now you're getting the sword. And at least for now, there's no downside to this right here. So all this is going to get sold. Selling the AP amulet might have been questionable. I might bring that back. Someone probably can benefit from it. As long as we juggle it around, it'll be okay. This is looking pretty uninspired. Let's see. I'm tempted to go very heavy into economy here, though. That's my inclination is in that direction. This is trash. Take the magic damage. And take the damage. But we need to get something that's going to start transforming this character into a lean, mean killing machine, for sure. You're the one who has the debuff tree, and we're not taking advantage of it. Still don't like quantity over quality. I'm going to take Runic Gift, but it's not what we're looking for. And then you're going momentum. That blue accuracy is pretty good. We can give this chess piece to someone else who is struggling more with accuracy, although it looks like I've got everybody where they need to go, accuracy-wise. I'll give that to you, though. Because you're already at 26 without that. And then perks-wise, you have 2 perks to spend. I'm thinking your momentum, so you're going to get Relentless. And probably Runic Gift, if I'm being honest. I really like Runic Gift. Avid Learner. I slept on that earlier. You have the XP coming in from that, though, so I think that's okay. And then over here, I'm going to do the same setup there, and then these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just feels like it's closer on the side every time because of the way the banner comes up. I think I'm going to build actual walls over here. Get that sorted. Because I'm going to need to decide what we're going to do. I think I'm going to do 2 here and then put some in the corners. And call that good. I don't think we need more gold. I'm tempted to just pick up another hero here. But yeah, so if we do 6, 7, 8. If we do 8 on each side, that's 36. And then we can put 1, 2. That doesn't really add up. Yes, the Warp Crystal still exists and is very OP. Very, very extremely OP. Alright, so this side, I think I'm gonna do that. We have a real problem of, like, we're blocking the normal ingresses into our base. That is not lost on me, but we'll see how it goes. And now we have money, so I think it is accommodation, and we just need to get person power going here. Illusionist, Calm, and Fragile. You're interesting. Sure. Let's get a new person. They come with a druid staff, which we will try to replace with something. But we're actually gonna have less weapons than we want to have because you, Maximus, I probably sold your weapons too soon. I think we probably have to buy back some of the weapons that we sold. We can buy back this crossbow. and this short bow. They're both relatively cheap, and that will at least give us some flexibility for people to have second weapons. And boy, are we mixing and matching here. I like the Baron Cape on you. There we go. We have a new character to level up. Where is Simonus? Talk to me about what your hopes and dreams are, Simonus. Your hopes and dreams are to have Harvester. Still early enough to get Avid Learner procced, I think. Same with defensive training. And then you're not really looking like... Let's go second opportunism player. I actually really like the idea of grabbing Contamination and using Contamination and Sadist to create like another Axe Power Staff user. So I think the question is... I think we put these 3 down here, and we put these 2 up here. No seer means we don't know what the waves are going to look like. Now, if we're going to go opportunism with you... Let's go opportunism. Isolation, I don't know about. Take the big experience gain. See if we can get some level ups. I'll take some crit power. I want to save some rerolls for the other side. Yeah, because things like that look pretty bad. I like the idea of getting some crit. Definitely need some accuracy. We could move that Brigand armor over. Definitely take the movement when you are offered it. Okay. Okay, we're not standing next to any of these corpse piles. They're going to help fend things off. Stefan, you and Jacob are going to have a little bit of a hard time with like runners and the like, but we'll see how that all plays out. And then I'll save the rest of our resources. Oh yeah, 2 free building abilities. That means that someone is low on mana. Alright, who are we going blood magic with? That was... I forgot the character that I was going to go blood magic with. It was no, it was Jacob? Yeah, okay. It was Jacob. So next time... So this turn we want to use up all of our mana on Jacob. Now, I'm actually at the last moment here, since it's similarly terrible waves... This side is going to get our dynamic duo, and this side is going to get our threefer. And the reason is that this side has some features that make it less likely for us to be able to take advantage of our axe specifically. Okay, now we don't want you folks standing next to the soon-to-be exploding corpse piles. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just see how this all goes. This is going to be a little dicey. And actually, why don't we hit a couple of these with Seasoned Operator? Yeah, so blood magic. Let's go look at look at it real quickly. So blood magic is skills now cost 4 times health as mana, right? So your mana disappears. So you really want to spend around spending down all of your mana so that when you get blood magic and your mana disappears, you haven't lost the opportunity to utilize it. It's a pretty minor optimization, but I think it's one worth doing. So I'm specifically going no seer this run, non-zero. This is kind of a fun run. We're running some weird omens, and I've decided to see how well the no seer build works. And so far, it's proving very interesting, actually. Where's Maximus? So, yeah, the thing about it that I wasn't anticipating, does anyone need this? Is it does seem like the enemies exit the mist at different times. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the enemies exit the mist at different times, and that's proven different to me. Into night 6 we go. Okay, so right off the bat, this side looks way worse than that side, but I guess it's just shifted over. That's all that's really going on here. Wait, what is easy kills? Oh, interesting. I think what I want to do is I want a stunning entrance to here. Sure, for 3 turns, that's a lot of opportunism. Do I have... I do have range. So let's see. Let's do that. And then... I think we just go twice with that. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have a lot coming over this way, but someone's gonna have to focus over here. Move you and see what the momentum looks like. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, everybody's dead over there. Jacob still has so much movement. Guess it doesn't really matter, though. Oh yeah, so absolutely, absolutely non-zero. Poison is, in my opinion, one of the, if not the strongest option. And so, if I go with a poison character on almost every run, and am never sad about it. Really, that's gonna take you 3 to do? Oof. Alright, that was not my idea of a good time. Now, these ballistas are not going to be doing much work, which feels pretty bad right now. Yeah, Bees is insane. Bees is so very good. Alright, I'm starting to feel a bit happier about my decision to put 3 folks over here. This is looking a little spicy. Oh, that absolutely should have been one of these. There we go. Liking the two-handed sword. It's one of those things where you get into these habits of playing with certain combinations, and you just forget that there's a lot more viable things out there than you necessarily give credit to. Oh man, that's that's some weak hits right there. Yeah, so I will eventually upgrade them to the mounted ballistas non-zero. The early on, I find that quantity of is the way to go. You want to have a decent number down, but when we get these waves that are kind of biased off center, it does hurt a little bit. Let's see. I think I will take. I'll move to here and then momentum this guy. This guy I expected to be dead after that one. Surprised that they hung on. But now that we've done that, we have a good looking lightning bolt here. There we go. Alright, lightning bolt's starting to pop off a little bit. And then this bat is going to flank straight into our second battery, so I'm not super concerned about that. I will use ABs, because why not? We have contagion, so we can keep spreading the good word. Contagion is really good, as a side note. Do not sleep on contagion. Lightning skill, when it lines up, is strong. That's the there's a bit of an if to the power of that, just because you can get a bad propagate. Like, you can have a propagate take a left turn and then just die, and that's yeah, that's nobody's favorite. Okay, let's try skewer here. I'm not blown away by that. Oh, I hate that that wasn't a kill, though. So I had a plan here. I wanted to get into this position so that I could zap all of these fools, and then I think we start with this guy. That might have been ill-advised, but let's see. You can do some work. Okay, that feels pretty good. Who still has an action point left? You do? All right. Topside's feeling pretty good. That's not feeling too great, though. We definitely have some problems. Let's start down here. Nice hit, though. That was pretty good. We are absolutely, though, going to need to retreat a bit, I think. I'm digging Crippling Punch. I didn't think I would. I feel like Jacob is popping off, though. Now, over here, let's see. So this is a good example. So with the lightning bolt here, the lightning bolt would go here, 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 and then it could split in either direction. If it goes here, it hits 2 more. If it goes here, it hits 1 more. But then when it tries to return, it might fail. So what you want to do is take out this guy so the lightning bolt has a predictable path. And then it goes back and it goes forward and hopefully gets all the kills that you desire it to. Well, that was slightly uninspired finish there. But that's okay. And then we can toss an opportunism there, and then probably just another bees. Bees is so effective. We are going to replace this druid staff because bees are too strong. We already know bees are strong. We don't want to be using bees. But yep, no problem, non-zero. That's perhaps like the most useful trick in my experience with this configuration, or with lightning and propagation in general, is because things you can propagate to things to enemies multiple times. So there's huge advantage to creating predictable propagation paths. Is that one down there really not going to get? I need to be able to run away again. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Gonna spend some mana because I don't think we're gonna get a lot more opportunities to do a ton of work, and then I am gonna armor up just because I'm concerned. So we'll hit this guy, which will trigger opportunism. I'll use sadism again. I'm undecided if it's worth it, but and by sadism I mean, or easy kills, excuse me, yeah. Actually, rather than moving there, why don't I have you come over here and just try and get you healed up a little bit. Now over here, this is a great example of like the best case scenario for lightning. We're going to use 2 more action points to trigger Thrifty to make it just a little bit cheaper. But then we've already lined this up, so this is until this bat, there's no choice. And it even took the right path, so that's pretty much as good as it gets. Okay, and then over here, I think it's just getting rid of these bats as much as possible. Now, there was no reason that I should have put a contamination on this to trigger opportunism. Yeah, I think for dagger builds, having opportunism just seems like it's going to be so good. I'm starting to realize, because you have that ability to trigger opportunism on a specific target. Okay, let's see now. You just want to get kills on you to improve our disposition. There we go. Got healed up. This side looks like it's done, I think. Now, over here, we have tons of mana left, so I think I will just waste a bit of it. And that was a bit of an error, because what I should have done is I should have contaminationed here so that I could transfer the poison over like that and keep the opportunism fun rolling. And then we'll move to, I guess, here, because this one is less likely to dodge our attacks. And then the flanking bats are all that remain. Yeah, I wanted to do some experimentation. The handicaps concept, it's not exactly that, but like these are definitely not optimal omens. Like I suspect I would be much better off with my traditional selection. But yeah, I wanted to test some things out, wanted to see how everything works. Now that right there, that's a huge mountain of corpses. Gosh, look at all of the amount of equipment we're getting for not using a seer. So okay, again, the mountain of corpses still only 200, unfortunately. Extra action point, yes please, all day, every day, and then I guess physical damage for spear dagger is pretty good. I'm resisting the urge to go initiator, but given our current situation, we might want to. I may be hamstringing Jacob. We're all about that opportunism life. It's working insanely well for Jacob. I don't mind picking up some crit here. And then Epidemic is interesting here. So the corpse piles are very strong. They're worth manipulating. Non-zero. The omen of bursting flesh, not quite as valuable as I think I was hoping it would be. I didn't have high hopes, to be honest, but it's pretty underwhelming. Let's see, Jacob. Oh yeah, you're going blood magic. We didn't use up. We're having a hard time using up your mana. Given that we're having a hard time using up your mana, does it make sense to switch to blood magic? I don't know that it does. Let's give it a try. I like going blood magic from time to time, mixing things up, trying some different things. Okay, so this corpse pile gives us 2 items. Or 40 gold. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so we'll grab that for sure. The mountain has spoken, and then over here, that's an item. That's an item. That's an item. And that is an item. Okay. Not bad. And then what I was thinking was, I was tempted to just upgrade my scavenges. I think that is something that I will do, but we got no elite corpse. Oh, we do have one more items here. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of corpses. We probably want to get our last person here. But there is a lot of temptation to start upgrading these 2 mounted ballista. Especially given that it's the same side getting hit again over here. Dem bones, indeed, indeed. So if I go mountain on all of these, I can start building the wall over here, which is probably good for business. I guess let's start digging through the pile of stuff that we have here. We got another druid staff with an action point. Man, the game really wants me to get on that, it seems. Power ring with multi-hit, that's going to be an immediate lock, even though the silver pistol is really nice. That doesn't look like much. An AP and experience, but minus damage, and then you get crit too. That's pretty good. Let's grab the focus ring. Oh, another opportunity for the silver pistol. I guess our momentum character is going to be rocking an offhand pistol. This could be a reroll. I don't see anything there that I like. 2 movement points on the shield, actually. I think we take that. A bunch of damage on those pants. We haven't upgraded any pants. Hand crossbow. In another life, I would have been interested in you. What is Jacob rocking for a helmet? Also 6% opportunism. Okay, that's not... Well, we're going for a second character with opportunism, so I think I'll do that. And then this is an easy reroll. Offhand hammer with 6% damage. It's interesting. Oh, the focus ring also has 1 AP on it. Wow, okay. We're nerfing our damage a little bit, but we're getting a lot of AP, which we desperately need. Okay, so let's see. So, Sword Friend gets pistol. Spear Friend gets additional multi-hit. You already have an AP there. You can probably take an AP. This one's only -4 damage. This one's -7. I think I'll swap those there. And then Momentum Friend. Well, I mean, I like you having move. The Fey Amulet I don't think is... Well, if we're not going... Actually, we want the Fey Amulet if we're not going with Scepter. That's a good point. Then this is -15 experience. This is -7% damage. I'll take minus damage, I think. Do we have any offhand slots available for this hammer? So weird that the offhand hammer has a base damage, which doesn't get utilized, but I think that's an interesting one I want to play with. And then more damage. Who has the accuracy to support this? I don't really want to tank your dodge because bad rolls and whatnot. I'll put that there, and then our other opportunism friend is here. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. Okay, we're sitting at almost 400 gold. We have 2 more. Okay, 400 gold. Make that, and then we do get 1 more seasoned operator. How have we done over here? I think we did only the middle one here. No, we did the 2 on the left. Let's get the 3rd one in the front there. Okay. So, money. Is there anything of interest here? Ooh, the Ronin boots are good for our momentum friend. I think we'll pick those up. The offhand dagger is also interesting because it provides so much mobility. What did we give them at the moment? That's Maximus, right? Give them a +2 move shield. I kind of like the idea of going with an offhand sword on them. And that's a straight upgrade. You can get that. And I do have keys for doing that. I'm so used to not being able to do that with keys. There we go. Energetic armor, not that interesting. Let's do some upgrades though. Get this really going. There we go. That's going to be a huge infusion for next turn. And all we have to do is survive. Famous last words, right? Okay, we've used up our building abilities. I think we're ready to go. I think I can put you over here pretty safely.